Hey guys, I am Passhon, and I just skipped class with the progress report.
The progress report.
All right, what's going on? It's your girl, Lala Shepherd. This is another edition of Skipping Class, and I'm so honored to have you here today because I didn't even know who you were until I seen the bio. And you know, it's crazy. I know your restaurant because I actually live down the street from your restaurant.
Oh, wow.
And I looked it up because I'm like, I know this is black. I'm like, well, at least it better be. Mm-hmm. So I looked it up like before, and I'm like, oh wow. So it was just crazy how everything just comes full circle. And I unfortunately haven't had a chance to try it just because the hours are on. It's not on my schedule,
Yeah.
but. Knowing that it's you, I'm gonna make it my due diligence to do it. H, the owner here, he said he tried it several times. So thank you for being here.
Yes, my pleasure. I have to look. We'll set up a delivery, okay?
Absolutely.
Make sure y'all get some potatoes.
Nah. I'm gonna make sure I stop by. So big salute. I love what you got going on.
Thank you.
So let everybody know, who are you? What all do you do?
So guys, I am Passhon. Owner and founder of Loaded Potato Bar and Vinnings, and I'm just dope.
Okay, period. Yes. So talk about growing up in Gary, Indiana. You know, the same town as the Jacksons, of course.
Yes. So it's crazy to say the least. You know, it's such a big difference from being here in Atlanta because we don't have like skyscrapers and big tall buildings and malls and none of that stuff. Like very, very small town, hood. Everybody trying to make it out,
Right.
So I'm one of the fortunate people that was able to make it out and make something for myself. I came here to Atlanta in 2011 and opened the Loaded Potato Bar in 2020. Yeah. And so, yeah.
That's what's up. Yeah, I'm from the Midwest as well.
Really?
So, yes, ma'am.
Where you from?
Cincinnati, Ohio.
Okay.
Yep.
Midwest.
Okay, respect. So talk about the inspiration behind the Loaded Baked Potato Bar.
Okay, so I always loved to cook, always loved potatoes. And I always loved music. Music is my number one passion. So honestly, it came to a point where I was actually an accountant and I was trying to figure out how I can make more time to focus on my music, but also have income to be able to pay for my music.
We want you to come skip class with us and share your story on our new segment called Skipping Class.
Look, we want to talk to all the artists, indie or mainstream, or if you're an entrepreneur, come build your brand with us and tell your story to the world.
You'll also get the shot in our locker, and you'll get promo clips for all your fans. So DM us today or visit our website, tprmediagroup.com. Get locked in with us.
And so I was like, you know what, trying to think. I was up like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, like just brainstorming, like what is it that everybody love about me, or, and I'm like, my cooking, So I don't know. I just came up with a hip hop themed restaurant to incorporate my music and the food into one, and it worked.
Crazy.
So yeah, it's really crazy. I did a lot of interviews, and a lot of people made me realize a lot of different things. For one, just opening a restaurant in the middle of a pandemic, I was able to make over $1 million during the middle of a pandemic. Only had 13 cents in my account when we opened on grand opening day.
Wow.
Came from nothing, you know what I'm saying? So it's big, it's really major for me, I'm just happy that I'm able to really focus on my music right now, and also bring those people to me, because the same people that I was trying to set interviews with, they're coming into my restaurant like, where's the owner? So
Exactly.
It's like, God said, I'm gonna bring them to you. You know what I'm saying? So
Absolutely. Well, you definitely touched on a lot of my follow-up questions, but I'm gonna still ask a couple of different things. So I was gonna ask you, how has business been, and is this your first restaurant?
It is my first restaurant.
Wow.
Had never had a restaurant at all, never a brick and mortar. I had an online women's boutique, a credit repair company. I pretty much dabbled in everything. I'm a hustler.
Period.
But it was my first take at brick and mortar, first take at a restaurant, and I just went for it.
Respect.
Yeah.
How difficult or easy was it to secure that location? Because that's an awesome location. Like,
Yeah.
I love that area.
It is, and it's crazy because I really stumbled up on it. I wasn't intending to be in that area. I really wanted to be in the heart of the city.
Okay.
Nobody would call back. I feel like some of the people that did call back, they was, like, I felt like, you sound black. No, you know what I mean? It was really crazy. It was hard. Like, I really almost got discouraged trying to find locations. And then somehow I've always, like, been familiar with, like, the Vinnings area. Came across that location, and I think the very next day, they wanted to meet me there, and it was like, this is the perfect idea. When can you sign the lease?
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, everything works out the way it's supposed to work out. Actually, before that, I did find a location in Marietta, like on Powder Springs Road.
Okay.
Horrible location. But I just knew that, look, I know this is a good idea, so they're gonna come to wherever I am. That was my mindset then. And so I started a build out. This was in 2019, the beginning of 2019. And got towards the end of the build out and didn't have enough money to finish it. I had to completely scrap the whole project. So I was like, okay, dang, like, I know what's needed now. I know that I have to be prepared for unexpected costs. Let me start over from the drawing board. So that's what I did. I went back to work as an accountant. All the other businesses that I had just saved, and I was ready the next time around. You know what I'm saying? So
That's hard. Talk about some of the theme inspirations. We know you got Nipsey, I think Jay-Z, Biggie. So talk about that.
Yeah, so I kind of wanted to incorporate the artists that I like and looked up to. And then as far as like the ingredients are concerned, I was trying to do research and figure out what do these artists really like. So for instance, when the Jay-Z is vegan, the Nipsey is vegan, stuff like that. So then, I had to throw the Passhon potato in there because I'm, gonna be a great just like they are.
Damn right.
So
that's hard. What's some stuff that you learned about being in that industry though?
I learned a lot. I learned to respect being an employee for sure. Definitely learn how to be a owner. You know what I mean? It's just a lot. Learn how to. Well, I'm still learning. We'll talk about that later. But how to deal with customers and stuff like that, because it's my first rodeo. You know what I'm saying? I'm Passhon. I am who I am, regardless of if it's in a business setting or not. So we'll talk about that though.
Respect. So what came first? Your passion for music or entrepreneurship?
Definitely my passion for music.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been doing music since like middle school.
Got you.
Yeah.
Okay. Describe your sound and style.
I would describe my sound as just different. I don't think I sound like anybody else. Every time people hear my music, they're like, your voice is so different, different. It has like, there's like a cadence that I have, and it's just natural. I'm not trying to make my voice sound like somebody else or sound like a sound, you know what I mean? I'm a lyricist for sure. I've been trying to tap into different things and show my versatility, but I would definitely describe myself as a lyricist.
Dope. Talk about your latest single, Revenge, and when can we expect new music?
Okay, yeah, so Revenge is dope. We just actually released a video for it, and my new project is coming out next month in June. Okay. It's actually called Boundaries, so you guys can look out for that. It's really, really dope.
Dope. Okay, so with, I know you kind of mentioned this earlier, but some of the guests that come in the restaurant, I'm sure it's all types of people in our field. So have you ever collaborated with any of those people yet?
I haven't.
Okay.
I have not yet. But we've had quite a few people.
I'm sure.
Rick Ross, Bobby Valentino, Twister, a lot of people.
Yeah.
But no, I haven't did any collaborations yet.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
If you're there during those times, do you let them know that you're an artist too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
Respect.
I do. Mm-hmm.
Damn right. Talk about balancing, music, the restaurant, motherhood.
It could be, strenuous. It's a lot, It's a lot, but it's what I signed up for. So I'm all for it,
Right. Okay. We'll talk about motherhood and being a single parent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's crazy. I've been a single parent for 16 years now. My oldest daughter is 16. And their father, well, I guess about 14 years actually. But their father went to prison when my oldest daughter was 2. I was still pregnant with my youngest daughter, and he was sentenced to a little over 120 years. So we're still really good friends. We talk daily, but yeah, it's been hard, but it also has gave me a different strength to know that, my kids are dependent on me and my legacy, you know what I mean? So it makes me go harder, definitely.
I bet. Yeah, I was gonna ask if y'all keep that line of communication open with him.
Yeah,
Okay,
definitely.
Good.
Yeah.
Respect.
They're really close to their father.
Respect.
So they talk to him every day.
Good. That's what's up. I'm sure they keep him going.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would be your advice to other women that's maybe going through a similar situation where, before the point to where you got to, having your own restaurant and, being an entrepreneur, what advice would you give to them?
I would say find something that you can focus on. Find something that is your passion. Find a hobby. Definitely stay prayed up. Just create a new focus for yourself. Otherwise, you can get into a deep depression and, it can go a different kind of way. So prove something to yourself, prove something to the world, you know what I mean? That you don't have to be a victim of your circumstance. So.
Facts.
Yeah.
So, the name of our platform is called the Progress Report. So I want to know, how have you progressed lately as a person?
Okay. So I would definitely say I have progressed by just learning how to be more customer friendly.
Okay.
Because there was a certain point where I was like, you can't come into my business and just be rude, and because it's similar to coming into my home being rude to me. And my publicist and everybody is just like, okay, calm down. You can't do this. So I'm really learning the balance, to balance that, and I'm doing a good job.
Good. That's what's up. So what you got coming up next? I know you said a project next month.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So we got a few other visuals that they'll be dropping for new songs that's on the project. Possible new locations coming. We actually just got our trademark registration today.
Nice.
So big things coming.
Definitely, man. I love to see it. We got you, we got Pinky. It's a lot of dope black women going crazy. Mm-hmm. This is beautiful. And I'm definitely going to make it my mission, like I said, to stop by the restaurant. Matter of fact, I'll go tomorrow.
Okay.
So, no, this is super dope. Thank you for being here again.
Thank you so much. Thank you guys for having me.
The Progress Report.